Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of volume. This is standard 8.7a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 55 off the 2016 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got a party hat shaped like a cone, and we've got the dimensions. We've got a 6-inch diameter, we got a 9-inch height. We simply need to find the volume. Now we're going to need to find the measurement that's closest to the volume. So it looks like we're going to round to the nearest hundredths place, because I see each of our answer selections just go to 2 decimal places, and that's just fine. So what is our volume? So volume is going to be different based on whatever the shape is. This is a cone. So if we look in our mathematics chart, which I would always suggest looking at if you can't remember the exact formula, you want to make sure you get that correct. It's going to be 1/3 base times height. So this is for the volume of a cone, or it actually works for the volume of a pyramid as well. And you can kind of see that the pyramid is going to be kind of similar to a cone. They're shaped similarly. The bases are different. Obviously, the pyramid's got faces and the cone doesn't. But we're going to keep this same formula. So 1/3 base times height. So think of it just like a prism or a cylinder, and then you're just going to take 1/3 of it. So the height is pretty easy, right? So they've already given that to us. 1/3 base times, and then my height is 9 inches. The work is always going to be on the base. This actually means the area of the base. And so that's where you have to do a little bit of work here. This base is looking for a 2-dimensional area. And in this case, it's a cone. You can't really see it, but we can draw it right back here. That means it is a circle. So how do you find the area of a circle? So we need to now look for another formula. So the area of a circle equals pi r squared. All right, so let's plug in what we know here. Area equals pi. Oh, they didn't give us the radius. That's usually what they make you do. They make you do a little bit of work. The radius is from the center out to the side. The diameter is from one side to one side, so the relationship there is radius is always half the diameter. Or you can just say radius is 1/2 times the diameter, dividing by 2, multiplying 1/2, it's the same thing. So I'm just going to make it a fraction. So we're going to take our diameter of 6, which they give us, divide it by 2, and there we go. All right, so that's radius of 3. So pi times 3 squared. So 3 squared is not 3 times 2. That means 3 times itself, so that's just going to be 9. So pi times 9. So we can get that far, but then we need to pull out our calculators, because pi is about 3.14. And you can use the 3.14, but most of us actually have pi on our calculator. So go ahead and just plug that in. Times it by 9. So our area is going to be 28.274, a whole bunch of 3's. I'll just stop right there. That's close enough. So now that's what my area is. So now here's my big, I've got my big formula here. 1/3 times my base, 28, times 2743, times my height of 9. All right, so let's just do that in 2 chunks. I'm going to take these two right here, and I'm going to multiply them. I'm going to take that 28.2743, multiply that by 9, and I'm going to get this 254.4690. I'll just call it like that. Now I can multiply that by 1/3. Also remember, multiplying by 1/3 is the same thing as dividing by 3. So I'm just going to take that, I'm going to divide that by 3. Let us see what we get. We get about 84.823. So our answer here is A.